Ja, ich bin's wieder, Kizunai Hara, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Ich habe jetzt mal ein bisschen von dem Grabber, mit dem das Ganze ja aufgenommen wird, mal ein bisschen leiser gestellt, weil es hat mir dann doch dezent die Ohren weggeblastet. Und ja, das kann man am Ende, wenn ich das Ganze hier schneide, zwar nicht mehr raushören, aber es hört sich dann für mich, wenn ich das aufnehme, dann doch ein bisschen unangenehm an. Naja, machen wir mal weiter. Phoenix kam ja gerade zu the rescue im letzten Part. Und wir wollen ja mal sehen, was Payne jetzt zu sagen hat.
I've been looking forward to meet you, Phoenix Wright.
It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne.
Winston Payne ist ein Lappen und definitiv nicht Phoenix Rivale. What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals? Let alone long-standing. Eben, was ist mit Edgeworth? Blödmann.
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands.
Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Yay, Wortwitz, geil! Da war dann doch am Ende eine gute Entscheidung, doch mit Englisch zu belassen. Ich meine, diese Puns, die funktionieren nur auf Englisch.
Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Very well! Please call your witness, Mr. Payne! Hallo Robocop. Wie geht's, Robocop? Alles gut, Robocop?
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Witness? Name, detonate. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist. Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have! Speech scientist via typing. It's the same as me talking. He sounds exactly like a robot. Can't you speak in a normal manner? I can. He can? But I don't like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking. Right. Typing. Understand. Ich weiß jetzt gerade nicht, was das Größerzeichen auf Englisch ist. Von daher. What an odd witness!
Mr. Trinate, what was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off?
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the defendant? Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. Shocked? I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well! The court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness! Sonst gibt's einen Zitronenbomben!
Bonbon.
Oh ja, die erste Zeugenaussage. Yay. Dann wollen wir mal hören, was der Typ zu sagen hat. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on? Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. First, connect the wires. Second, switch on timer. A monkey can't do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I guess this makes you the blue monkey in this barrel of fun, boss. Ahem. I'd now like to begin my cross-examination. Huh? WTF?
Mr. Tonight, what is that?
HH3000, aka a bomb.
A bomb? Great googly moogly! Mr. Tonight, I demand that you disarm this instant!
Decisively complete. 5.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds short of my personal best.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know? Ich bin auch nur ein Mann, der Zitronenbonbons verteilt. Und ab und zu Deutsch redet, obwohl das ein englisches Spiel ist. Aber scheiß drauf, ich kann schließlich auch Spanisch.
This is an exact replica of the HH3000. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm, success. Explosion, failure.
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like.
I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions 10H x 10V x 10D. Weight 12 lbs. A perfect replication.
Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy, indeed.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it.
Witness, that's enough! There's no need to replicate anything here!
Naja, dafür haben wir jetzt hier das Update. Das ist eine HH3000. HH. Oder Doppel-H. Wie auch immer.
And now if the defense would begin their cross-examination... Where has Miss Sykes gone to?
Athena, you can come out now. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work. I guess you were pretty scared, huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. She was about to bolt. Hey, put a sock in it, Widget. As transparent as ever. Now, let's see. Where were we? We were at the cross-examination. Oh, cross-examination, of course. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to examine, to help her focus. Ja, das ist jetzt die Entscheidung. Möchte man jetzt ein bisschen Hilfe bekommen, wie das nochmal mit den Kreuzverhören geht, wenn man halt noch ein Noob ist, das Spiel zum ersten Mal spielt, obwohl das ja der inzwischen 5. Teil ist. Von daher... Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine. I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press X to consult with me when the consult panel appears. I'll let you know where I think suspicious a statement is. Sounds good. I'll be counting on you with I get in a bend. Alright, it's cross-examination time. Finally! Kreuzverhör! When the bomb went off. Gleiche Spielmechanics wie auch in den letzten Teilen. Da oben eine Health Bar. Wir können erstmal Zeugenaussagen angreifen, wenn wir meinen, da was ungenau ist. Oder direkt, wenn wir was finden, einen Widerspruch, einfach was zeigen, was das Ganze widerlegt. Aber wenn es was Falsches ist, dann verlieren wir Health. Und wenn die Health komplett auf 0 ist, dann Game Over. Insofern wurde da die Spielmechanik aber auch insofern, kann ich ja mal kurz zeigen, vereinfacht, dass man hier unten, ich klicke da mal eben drauf, dass man hier jetzt so eine Art Protokoll hat. Bis wie weit man der Dialog jetzt fortgegangen ist, dass man nochmal was nachgucken kann, sollte man irgendwelche Stinkpunkte vergessen haben. Finde ich sehr gut. Und ansonsten kann man jetzt im Gegensatz zu den ehemaligen Teilen jederzeit absaven. Und dann hat man seinen eigenen Checkpoint. Man konnte zwar im letzten Spielen so machen, aber danach, das ist halt so Schnellspeicherprinzip gewesen. Und dementsprechend ist der Spielstand dann wieder gelöscht worden direkt. Meines Erachtens. Ich habe das nie ausprobiert und ich wollte das auch nie. Auf jeden Fall geht das damit jetzt auch wieder um einiges einfacher, mal auf Punkte zurückzugreifen, wenn man mal irgendwie verkackt hat. Da muss man nicht endlos lange Dialoge nochmal lesen. Also, fangen wir mal an. Bomb's timer was counting down. Und hier dürften wir auch schon was präsentieren. So einfach geht das. Nämlich, I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. Das heißt, man konnte den Counter, also den Zähler, überblicken. Das Problem ist, er war in diesem Plüschtier versteckt. Wie konnte er das bitte schön sehen?
Objection!
So you say you saw the bomb's countdown. Is that right? Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0. And I say that you're clearly lying. What are you talking about? There is no way you could have seen the bomber's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? But that's
What? No!
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
Well, Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright! You found the contradiction right off the bat! Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret, whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out. And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it. Right, boss? Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonate? Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. The sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of the bomb counting down.
A beep beeping sound, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad. Halt's Maul! How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it. I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now? Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer? It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know? Now he's just showing off. Würde ich auch sagen. Angeber.
Angeber, verpiss dich!
You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your skill as a lawyer. Being suspicious is not an attractive quality, you know?
Halt's Maul! And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you?
Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Today did not hear a sound.
Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the court. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tornade happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for defense. Bomb evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already here in that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch? Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. It has been missing ever since the incident. Okay, ein fehlender Schalter, fehlende Fernbedienung für die Bombe. I'm partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case, and they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so... How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Tornade could have opened the case and take the bomb out. Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case. Okay. Also nur Tornade hat diesen Schlüssel, um das zu öffnen. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch.
And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
Ah! The tail! 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 decide seconds. The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. Ugh! Talk about a rotten end! As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright.
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, boss. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh? Don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay. Guess she's already at anger level 1. Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing. Mr. Wright, isn't it? Me? Yes? Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. Ugh, this guy is hiding something. I just know it. Now, if you will excuse me. Yo.
Bailiff! Please go to the lobby and bring back the defendant!
Bailiff oder Beefy, wie die Konfi so schön gesagt hat zu ihm. Beefy. Junie.
Hi, Athena.
She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you.
Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best too.
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct?
No, of course not.
What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor is scary.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth.
This is getting ugly.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it.
Arschloch.
That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, is that right?
Mr. Wright. Can I go give that prosecutor a smack? What? Of course not! Do you have to review courtroom manners 101 again? We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily! I haven't forgotten about how he treated you. Don't worry about me, just help Junie! Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared. Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Woods' heart. Richtig gehört. Jetzt gibt's noch jemanden mit einer besonderen Fähigkeit. Nämlich einen besonderen Hörsinn, genau. Einen besonderen Hörsinn seitens Athena.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
But don't you know, Your Honor, there is no more gentle man in this world than I.
As if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude Rufin win.
Athena.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude Rufin? I'll have you know I attend a manners class every Saturday. I'm more than just a mere gentle. I'm a genteel man.
Haben wir's bald? Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Oh, bitch! Gegeben!
I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them. But... Ach, Phoenix! Deinen Sarkasmus haben wir doch vermisst.
Mr. Payne, that will be enough!
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
Also dann. Wieder ein neues Testament. Ach Gottchen, die arme Kleine.
Well, that day I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off and rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out. This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart? Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. Oh, ich liebe diese Stelle. Neues Feature im Spiel. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. In a sense, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied and listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart. Okay, boss, I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Entschuldigung. Und ja, Athena hat noch zusätzlich Psychologie studiert. Find ich geil! Auf geht's! Let's do this! So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right? In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images that picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all of that into a widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. Mood matrix activated! These mood markers here reflects fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up. When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react. When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink. And when she feels surprised or confused, the surprised marker will let us know. So, with your special ability and Witch's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology.
Oh ja, ich wünschte, so etwas würde es in echt geben. Das wäre so episch!
Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Ginny's heart. Noise level 100%. See here? This is what the noise looks like in the mood matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. Also einen überragenden Unterschied zwischen der Aussage und ihren wahren Gefühlen. And we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Wood's true testimony. Whoop! Okay, let's go!
That day.
Swatching from the gallery. Ah, da war sie überrascht. Das macht Sinn. Dann die Sache. Fell on top of me. Ah, da haben wir schon was. I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now. This power of Athena's is incredible. And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony. What? Already?
Natürlich!
Look at this! When she says, it fell on top of me, the happy mark is reacting. Well, look at that! That is odd! There must be a reason of this contradictory emotion. We just need to do something, digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, touch pinpoint, oder L, optional, and then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers. Okay, dann machen wir das mal. Pinpoint und der Happy Marker. Weil das ist auch schon ein bisschen strange, dass sie in dem Moment, wo sie kurz davor ist, erschlagen zu werden, plötzlich Freude empfindet. Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalled the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Und in diesem Fall, wo jetzt wohl wissen, wie die Mood Matrix funktioniert, würde ich mal sagen, beende ich hier wieder den Part und ja, ich bin Arschloch, ich weiß. Und dann finden wir heraus, was es da bitte schön auf sich hat. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meinerseits. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. See you guys!